Hello everyone, welcome back to a new vlog and to a new week that is going to be better than last week. If you saw last week's vlog, things kind of went wrong towards the end of the week, but this week nothing's going to go wrong. Hopefully. Don't take my word for that though, because something always goes wrong. Before I say anything else though, can we please just appreciate this top? Because I love it very much. I love, like, I think they're called Peter Pan collars. And I love them. So yeah, I love this top, please appreciate it. Anyway, now you've all appreciated my lovely top, let's get into the actual vlog. So it's Monday, it's 10:15, which is significantly later than I thought it was going to be. I got up at stupid o'clock as per usual, and I've been editing photos all morning because I'm just finishing editing the portraits I took last Monday. If you want to see that, you can watch last week's vlog. I filmed pretty much all of it. Yeah, I'm really happy with the photos. I'm just finishing editing them, but I'm at the point where, like, I've been looking at them and I've been editing them for like 4 hours now. When I said I got up at stupid o'clock, I really did mean I got up at stupid o'clock. So, you know, I'm like at the point where, like, I'm looking at it and I'm sort of like, do I hate it or do I love it? Like, you know, you just get to that point and it's like you just hate everything because you've been looking at it for too long. So I'm like, okay, let's take a break and I'll come back in a few hours, and then usually like 9 times out of 10 I'm like, yeah, okay, actually it's pretty lit, you know. So just taking a break from that. So while I'm taking a break, I thought I would show you something very exciting that came last week. I believe they actually came, right, so see, the funny thing is they tried to deliver them on Thursday, but then we were out at the time, so well, everyone else was out, I was in the house, but I didn't hear the door because I live in the garage, so I can't hear the door from out here, so, you know, we missed the parcel. So my dad went and picked them up on Friday from the post office, except I didn't get the email to say that they'd been shipped until Friday morning. Whereas normally, like, when you get an email saying something's been shipped, it takes like 3 days for it to actually arrive, except, you know, if I'd actually heard the door and they'd been delivered on Thursday, I would have got the package and then the email wouldn't have been sent to me for, like, almost 24 hours later. So, not sure what happened there, but it kind of happened in the wrong order. But yeah, anyway, basically, you can see nothing from this little box. I have 2 of them, but they're business cards. I designed some business cards using Wix. I used it very begrudgingly because, I don't know about you, but when someone advertises to me over and over again, the more you advertise to me, the less likely I am to use your service because you're just pissing me off. Because, like, Squarespace, I will never go anywhere near Squarespace. A, because I already have a website, I don't need to design a website. But B, because I'm so damn sick of seeing fucking Squarespace adverts. But yeah, so I was a little bit like, I don't want to use Wix because I've seen so far too many adverts and it's just so annoying. But at the same time, kind of couldn't be bothered to design my own, so I was like, I'll just do it on Wix, and then that's so much easier. But yeah, anyway, I will show you my business card. So, this is my business card. Very simple. I decided to go for a pale pink because, I don't know, I like pale pink. It has like a little camera logo and my name, and then it just says photographer. So it's like, it's very simple. I didn't want to go overboard because these are kind of, like, I have a lot of cool ideas for business cards, but at the moment I kind of just need something to hand out, you know? Because actually this week on Thursday I'm going to Oxford for the day with my dad, because originally he was kind of going to go on like a business thing to London, but then he was like, I don't want to go. So then we were just going to go to London for the day for funsies, but then we decided that, let's be honest, London's going to be really busy, so we were like, let's go to Oxford instead. So we're going to Oxford just for funsies basically, and I'm going to spend the day shooting pretty much, and I don't know whether I'll actually do it or not, it depends how bolshy I'm feeling on the day. But I want to, like, stop people in the streets and ask to take their portrait. I have done it before. I used to go up to the city with my friend Zoe, and I used to stop people and take their portraits. She was just there for moral support. Yeah, but I think it's really fun because, I don't know, you kind of, like, get chatting as well, and it's like, it's nice to sort of hear a little bit about the person you're taking a photo of, I guess. And also it builds my confidence a bit. And I just thought it'd be nice to have something to hand out. And also, nothing is confirmed yet, but because my dad always takes me to the photography show at the NEC in Birmingham, and then he always takes my sister to Comic-Con at the NEC. I don't know, I have no idea when Comic-Con is because I don't do Comic-Con. But my sister's like, she's like an anime nerd, and she like does D&D and all this other stuff. I don't really understand it, to be honest. But yeah, she goes to Comic-Con, and so this year I was thinking I probably won't buy tickets. They'll go to Comic-Con and I'll just hitch a ride with them, and then I think I'm gonna stay outside in like the foyer bit and take photos of all the cosplayers, because like there was a few years ago Comic-Con and the photography show were on at the same time. This was before my sister used to go, and also she does the one later in the year. I think she does the one like, I think it's around Halloween-y time. So yeah, but one year the Comic-Con and the photography show was on at the same time, which was a great idea, can I just say, because that meant that obviously you've got the photographers and then you've got all the people dressing up, and they love having their photo taken. So I thought it'd be a good opportunity to go along and be like, do you want me to take your photo? And then I can just like hand them a business card and be like, yeah, there we go, self-promo, you know? But yeah, anyway, that's my business card. I'm really proud of it. It just has like my contact details on the back. It has my email address, phone number and website. So very simple, but yeah. And I believe I have like 250, I think it was, because that was the smallest number I could order. I think you could order 250, 500 or 1,000, and I was like, okay, I was only gonna order like 100, but 250 it is then. But actually I kind of think that'll probably be good in the end, because I think I'll probably need more than I thought I would need, if that makes sense. Anyway, I've been talking for too long. Yes, today's Monday. I'm going to continue taking a bit of a break, probably play a bit of House Flipper if I'm being honest, and then I will come back and look at my photos again with fresh eyes, because it's driving me around the bend. And I have to turn one of them into a magazine cover, so I've had to play with fonts, and I hate fonts, because it's like, you know when you look at a word too much and it's like not a word anymore? It's like that, and I hate it, because it's like I'm going through every single font trying to find the right font for the word to like give off the right vibe, and I'm looking at the word and I'm like, that's not a word. And I always do it with my name as well, when I try and like, I was designing my own business cards and things for business a few months ago, and so I was trying to find the right font for my name. I was just looking at my name in all these different fonts, and at the end I was like, is that really my name? Because it just looks like a string of letters put together. Yeah, I'm gonna have a break, come back to editing photos, and then early this afternoon-ish I'm gonna go to Tesco's with my mum to help with the shopping, and also so that I can pick out some new tissues, because I need new tissues, but I like to pick the tissue boxes because all of our tissue boxes are like really pretty. So like I have this one over here, there's another one over there which is pink. Yeah, so I like to pick out cool tissue boxes, so I'm going with her. I don't know what else I'll be doing today other than editing photos and going shopping, but we'll see. Okay, so I just got back from doing the shopping. I've almost finished all of my editing of the photos. I finished one of them, I finished the magazine cover, but I'm still just deciding on the layout for like the collection of the black and white ones. I will insert them when I finish them. But yeah, my mum's just unpacking the shopping, and then I'm going to be doing some cooking actually. There's only one meal I can cook, which is bacon and chicken risotto. That was the one and only valuable thing that school taught me. So yeah, I'm going to make that because I feel like it. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. That usually takes about 2 hours. It's quite a long job. Probably then just finish off the editing, and I'll probably read for the rest of the day, to be honest, because I kind of want to finish Half-Blood Prince today. I think I'm on like chapter 11, 12 or something, and it's not that much of a long book, so I would like to finish it today. But yeah, gonna go cook, and I'll see you later. Okay, hello, it's now Wednesday. I didn't end up vlogging anything yesterday because I did nothing yesterday, because I slept terribly on Monday night. I don't really know what it was, but I clearly like kept fidgeting, and so I kept kicking my duvet off, even though it's freezing, because I basically live in the garage, so there's no central heating in here. But I kept kicking my duvet off even though it was freezing, so then I kept waking up. But like, you know when like there's a problem and you just like, if you just woke up enough you could fix it, except I couldn't wake myself up enough to fix it, so I was just continuously cold, and therefore just continuously like kept dozing. So it was a terrible night and I didn't sleep. So basically yesterday was spent just trying to stay awake so that I could sleep properly last night, which I did manage to do, so I'm feeling better today. But because of that, I am a little bit behind, which is a little bit annoying, but I'm going to rectify the situation. So it's 11:30. I was going to head over to Starbucks first thing this morning, but I couldn't be bothered. So yeah, I just had a bit of a slower start. I've been having a few problems with my computer. I don't really know what the problem is. My dad like swapped the graphics card out at the weekend. Don't really know what a graphics card is, if I'm being completely honest. It has seemed to, because I was having problems with Photoshop, like everything on my screen seemed to be very desaturated, which was really weird because it showed up like I'd open a photo in Photoshop or even just in the normal like, you know, photo view window, and it would just be really desaturated on my computer. And at the time we kind of just dismissed it because, like, you know, getting colour to be the same on over every screen, it's like it's a worldwide issue, you know. But it does seem to have fixed it now I swapped the graphics card. But it's broken 10 other things. So I need to get my dad to look at it. We don't really know what the problem is, but basically like the screen just keeps losing connection, which is a bit weird. But you know, yeah. But this morning I had a slow start, had some food, watched a bit of YouTube, and then I've also been like answering emails, planning stuff like that. And do you know, writing emails actually takes so long. Like, I always used to like scoff at people going, oh yeah, I'll just write emails, and then they spend like 4 hours writing emails, and I'm like, what the hell? But like, writing emails actually does take a really long time, because it used to be that the only emails I'd ever write would be like to my teacher, like, can I have this? Thanks. Like, that would be it. That's the whole email. But now I'm like, I've been talking to Charlie over email because we're doing collaboration on our blog post. By the way, the first collaboration blog post with me and Charlie is going up this week, which I'm very excited about. It'll be on my book blog and his just general blog. He only has the one. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I will put the link to those in description because they'll be up by the time you see this vlog. So yeah, go and check those out. I'm really excited about it. And yeah, our first collaboration is like responding to each other's controversial bookish opinions. So if you're interested in that, then go and check it out. I'm really excited about it, and we're going to be doing a collaboration I think every 2 months, so there'll be plenty more to come. And yeah, also please do check out his blog because he's an amazing writer and he deserves the recognition. So I will put it on the screen and also link it down below, so please go and check it out. Also, I apologise if you can hear the builders, they're being excessively loud today. Anyway, I'm going to go to Starbucks to get some writing done. I've got several other blog posts I need to write, and I also need to sort of finish off Unit 5. I was going to do that yesterday, but then I didn't sleep, so I did nothing yesterday. So I may or may not get the evaluations written today, but for now I think the blog posts are my priority, because I have weeks to hand in my other units, because as I said, I'm kind of like free for weeks now. I think we are starting a new unit next week, which is cool, but for now I'm just going to go write some blog posts. Oh, also, just before I go, I did finish Half-Blood Prince last night. I just thought that was worth mentioning. That was the only thing I did yesterday, other than like play Sims and scroll through my phone in an attempt to keep me awake. I did manage to finish Half-Blood Prince last night, so I'm now on to Deathly Hallows, which is good because, like, as much as I love Harry Potter, I'm kind of like I want to get through it now because I want to read some other books. In particular, I bought Lord of the Rings recently with using some of my birthday money. So I really want to like get into reading Lord of the Rings. By the way, hang on, let me get them. Right, so these are Lord of the Rings books, right? I've got Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. But don't you think they're like really small? Because I've never read Lord of the Rings. I've seen the movies, and I've been told that they're terrible accuracy-wise. But, you know, having never read the books, I didn't really understand that. Although I didn't really understand anything. There were so many times I had to, like, call my mum through and be like, what the hell are they doing? Like, how have they jumped to this conclusion? Because they do miss a lot out. But yeah, so I've never read the books. But when I saw them, I was like, are you joking? Is that it? Because they're actually really small. Because, like, this is Deathly Hallows. And Deathly Hallows is bigger than any of them, which is like ludicrous. Like, these books are like the same size as like Chamber of Secrets, you know? Do you like how I use Harry Potter as like a default to compare books to? But yeah, like I expected them to be all be like Goblet of Fire size at least, if not Order of the Phoenix size. But no, they're all really small. If you watch the movies, like we have the extended versions, so like the movies are like 4.5 hours long and they still miss like 90% out as far as I can tell. So I'm like, how have you made a 4.5 hour movie for each book, still missed like everything out, and have the books only be this big? Like look, I can hold the box set in one hand. I've got books that I can barely hold in one hand. So I don't know, maybe I just got my hopes up, but I expected them to be bigger. Anyway, I'm actually going to go to Starbucks and get some writing done now, so I will see you afterwards. Okay, so I'm back from Starbucks and it's obviously quite a bit later. I did go to Starbucks, I just went over the road. I wrote the blog post, it took quite a lot longer than I expected. Also, my headphones broke, which is great. I have spares though, I have like 3 different spares because they're very important to me, so I just swapped them out. But yeah, so I've written a blog post, which is great. I then got my mum to come pick me up and then we went to the city instead. I got some cool things. So first things first, I actually just got a new pair of shoes. They're really cool. I think I'm going to wear them tomorrow, so you know. I also got this really cool like wooden, it's called a perpetual calendar. I have no idea what it really is, but it's just like a buildy wooden jigsaw thingy. Yeah, but I really like the sort of like build your own thing, so I think I'm actually gonna like film it as a separate video and just sort of like sit down and chat about life while I do it, because I was gonna do like a 2020 goals video, but like it's kind of a bit late now and also can't really be bothered, so I thought I'd like build that and then sort of talk about like how I'm doing with my goals instead. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. It's now actually 25 to 5 though, so it's getting on a bit. I still need to wash my hair, so I'm gonna go and wash my hair because I'm going to Oxford tomorrow to do some photo taking, so obviously I need to have clean hair for that if I'm gonna be in the photos. So I am filming Oxford as a separate video, so that won't be included in this vlog, so we'll sort of like skip Thursday and then we'll resume on Friday. But yeah, I've got quite a lot to do before the end of the day. I need to go wash my hair, which I'm about to do. I need to plan, I need to like talk to my dad about like what time we're leaving and stuff. I need to pack, I need to tidy the hell up actually. Yeah, so I've got a lot to do, so I'm going to stop talking and get on with it. So I'm going to go wash my hair and I'll talk to you a bit later. Okay, hello, it's actually now Saturday. So I didn't end up vlogging yesterday because nothing really went right yesterday. I got up late because I was so tired after Thursday, which also isn't included in this vlog because that's going to be a separate vlog. I went to Oxford for the day, which should be... I always have trouble like remembering like what order things are going to go up in, because obviously I film these before they go up, obviously, but then I have to like edit them and upload them and I always get confused like what's going up in what order. But this vlog will go up first and then the Oxford vlog will go up on Wednesday for you guys. So yeah, so that you should see that vlog in a few days time, so subscribe if you want to see that. But yeah, basically I was just so exhausted after my day in Oxford that I had like a really long lie-in, and then I was just feeling a bit like really, so I didn't really do anything. And then my computer was having a mare because it kept doing this thing where like I'd be playing Sims and then the screen would just black out. So like Sims was still working, they were still like living their lives and doing things, but I just couldn't control them or see them or do anything. So you know, and it kept doing that, it kept blacking out and it was so frustrating. And it's something to do, like my Windows wasn't as up to date, but my driver was too up to date or something, and it was just, and then my dad swapped my graphics card around like last week and it wasn't working. So eventually I just sort of gave up yesterday, and it's Saturday now and I'm trying again. It's actually already 2 o'clock, which is so much later than I thought it was. I was playing Sims this morning since I didn't get to play Sims yesterday because my computer wasn't working. We have now fixed the issue though, which is good. And then I thought it'd been like only a couple of hours, and then I looked up at the clock and it was 20 to 1 and I was like, excuse me. So yeah, at that point I stopped. I've been writing, I actually just wrote an email to Charlie because if you haven't seen it yet, our first collaboration blog post went up last night. I loved reading Charlie's, and I don't know, it's so cool because like I've never done a collaboration with another blogger before, and it was just so cool to see like a blog post on someone else's blog, like referencing mine and everything, and I don't know, just it makes it so much more real, and it was so much fun writing it. So if you haven't seen them, then check both our posts out. We did like reacting to each other's controversial bookish opinions, so I'll leave links to both our posts down below. Please go and check them out. We worked really hard on them, and we have another one coming at the end of March, so we're going to do them sort of like bi-monthly, I think, every like sort of 2 months, so that we sort of have time to plan them and everything. So yeah, I won't tell you what we're doing for our next one yet because I don't want to spoil the surprise, but yeah, I'm very excited about it, so please go and give them some love. Anyway, now that I've realised that it's much later than I thought it was, and I've emailed Charlie and I've done a little bit of admin stuff, I'm actually going to build my little jigsaw here, which when you see the Oxford vlog on Wednesday, you'll recognise this because I bought this while I was in Oxford. We went to, I think it was the Ashmolean Museum or something, and it was a really cool museum actually, and it was really confusing, but you'll have to watch the Oxford vlog to see and hear about that. But yeah, I got this jigsaw from there, and it's really tiny, and it came in a little vial, and I believe it's a Chinese painting, because like I think Japanese, their characters are more spaced out, and Korean is the one with more of the circles, so I think this is Chinese. Please don't yell at me if I'm wrong there. But I think, like, do you kind of recognise that? I feel like that's quite a well-known painting, but I thought it was really cute because like they're so tiny. So we're just gonna pop to Hobbycraft really quickly and get a frame so that I can build it in the frame, and then we can put it on my wall because it's so cute and tiny and I want it on my wall. So I'm going to be doing that for some of the afternoon. It won't take the whole afternoon, but some of the afternoon. And then I'll probably just settle down and read for the rest of the day, to be honest, because I'm on Deathly Hallows. I'm on what now? I'm on Deathly Hallows now. I'm on chapter 6, which is actually like significantly further through than I thought it was. Page 68, so I'm not that far through. I've made a start. I would like to get, I don't know, I'd like to read at least like 10 chapters though, because I kind of just want to get my reread of Harry Potter done now, because I've got other books I want to read, and me and Charlie is talking about doing a buddy read for our blog posts, so you know, I just kind of want to free myself up to read other books, and I really want to get to Lord of the Rings, so kind of just want to be done with Harry Potter now, so I'm going to build my jigsaw and then I'll probably read for the rest of the day. But before I do that, I've got to go and get the frame for the jigsaw, so let's go to Hobbycraft. Okay, I'm back. I have a frame and also some chocolate eggs. Yeah, so this is a frame I picked up, very simple. Apparently it's 7 by 5 inches, which means nothing to me because this is England and we use a sensible measuring system here. But, you know, so it's a nice frame, just simple, plain, black, and it should fit the jigsaw because apparently it's 10 by 15 centimetres and this frame is 18 by 13 centimetres. But that's including, like, you know, this bit, the actual frame, you know what I mean. Yeah, but I think I'm going to set up on the floor because it's just easier, because then I won't have to, you know, account for the bed rocking. I think I'm going to set up with my laptop, my tray table, do the jigsaw on the floor so it's easier, and also I think I'm going to watch Harry Potter, and I'm not 100% decided on what I'm going to watch yet. I kind of want to watch Deathly Hallows Part 1 since I'm reading Deathly Hallows, then it might motivate me to then read it more afterwards. I don't know. There's some logic there. Yeah, I'm just going to get set up though. I think I'm also going to change some leggings though because I don't fancy sitting cross-legged on the floor in jeans. So yeah, just going to get started and I'll film it and talk to you later. Okay, so it's actually the next morning now. I didn't quite end up finishing the jigsaw because it was a little bit more complicated than I thought it would be. Mostly because the pieces, they're only like this big, they're really, really small, which makes it really difficult to see them, which obviously makes the jigsaw harder. So I was struggling a little bit and I was kind of sick of sitting on the floor, if I'm being honest. So I gave up for the night and I read some of Deathly Hallows instead. I didn't get loads through. I didn't read the 10 chapters I wanted. I think I read 4 or 5 chapters, which is still good. But I've still got quite a way to go in it because originally I kind of wanted to finish the book like today, pretty much. But I don't think that's going to happen because I have a lot to do today. But yeah, anyway, it is the end of the vlog now, even though I forgot to end it last night. So this week, kind of like, it hasn't gone hugely to plan, but also like still hasn't gone like hugely off the rails or anything. You know, like I got quite a lot done on Monday, but then Tuesday I barely slept Monday night, so I didn't get anything done on Tuesday because I was so tired. Wednesday again got still quite a lot done. Obviously went to Oxford on Thursday. You'll see that vlog very soon. Then I spent Friday sort of hibernating because I was very tired after Thursday, and also my computer wasn't working, which was great. And then I spent far too long playing Sims yesterday, so it's like been a bit of a mixed week, but I still think I've done quite a lot, and I'll be back at college next week because we're starting a new unit, so that'll be good because there'll be something else for me to do. And yeah, that is the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, even though this week was a little bit sporadic. There was lots going on. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Like it if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you want to see more. I do weekly vlogs and there will also be lots more videos to come. I've got quite a few things in the works. And yeah, I will see you next week.